I have another thrift shop book to share with you today. This is Fabulous Felted Bags by Nicky Epstein. It came out in 2006, but it is still in print, so you can find a copy if you are as smitten by these bags as I am. I just love this. If you are not familiar with felted knits, the procedure is you knit an object with bigger than usual needles, so you're doing this really loose knit that you wouldn't do on purpose except for felting. You then put it in your washing machine with hot water and agitate it like crazy and felt it on purpose. So you're deliberately shrinking it for a controlled effect that will get you this lovely dense fabric where you can't even see the individual knitted stitches, and it is fun. So this contains 15 different bags, and there's some in here that I love. This one is called Striped Houndstooth. And if you will look, there is color work, there are embellishments. The photography is phenomenal, so you can see all the little stuff. This one is Bobbles and Brambles. It's one of the simpler projects in the book. Tropicana. Now, the directions and this sample bag was done in duplicate stitch, which means you would knit the whole big black expanse of the bag and then go in and stitch the birds on it, almost like counted cross stitch. Or you can use intarsia, which is what I would do because my experiences with duplicate stitch have been miserable failures. This one is called Circles. Nicky Epstein designs the most fantastic books with all of these great details. This one is Flapper, and look at the strap of that. That is a chain that you knit. And like I said, I love the photography on a lot of these. She shows you both sides of the bag. I want to knit this. Don't laugh at me. I know it is ridiculous, but part of me really wants to knit a giant swan bag just to prove that I can do it. I could keep my knitting in it. I've got a couple of bags that I will probably never carry that I knit just for the fun of knitting them. The beak and the eyes of the swan, those are knit in intarsia, and there's a chart for that. This is my other favorite one. This is Fuchsias. And if you look, there are beads spilling out from those little flowers, which are hanging off of the bag on I-cord, and there are attached leaves, and there's just so much about this to love. There's a close-up of that beadwork. This one is called Cat and Meow. It's got a little mouse coming out of his mouth. This one is Yeti Figures. Again, the sample shown in the book was done in duplicate stitch, and again, I wouldn't do it that way myself, but the book says you can do it in intarsia, and I mean, even if the book didn't give you permission, you could do that. This one is Queen's Ball. These bags look like they all are kind of intensely fiddly, so they're not going to be quick, easy knits. Jacobian. Wisteria. I love the flowers on these. And if you saw me just jump, I just had a text message come out over on my phone saying there's a swarm of bees in my daughter's backyard. So as soon as I'm done filming, I guess I'm going to go see if I can catch some bees. Purple Roses. I have a suit and stuff. I theoretically really could maybe catch bees. Abundanza, and that's another one of my absolute favorites. I love the colors. I love the flowers. I love the everything. And then the last one is Frog. This is, I think it's an amazing book. It is just the patterns. There's not a lot of background information about felting. I would most likely not do a project like this unless I had felted before and was familiar with the techniques, but you could felt something little quick, easy. Make sure your machine can do it and that you're doing it right. Let me know, did you see something in here that you want to knit? Have you made anything from this book? How did it come out? Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and apparently I might be going to catch some bees. I'll be back with more videos soon.